Alright, you made it. Congratulations for taking action. You see, I truly believe that if you implement the information I'm about to share with you in this video series, you'll finally start seeing your coaching business grow and be able to live your purpose and serve the world with your light, with your unique gifts, with your coaching. Getting a coaching business to a good start and start attracting paying clients can seem for many new coaches overwhelming and confusing. I promise you that if you stick with these videos and you implement the exercises I'll provide you, you'll have a new sense of clarity and focus, and you'll finally start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you'll know exactly what to do and in what order. The content you're about to get access to is based on more than a decade of learning from 6- and 7-figure income earning coaches, speakers, authors, and information marketers, as well as on implementation of those concepts in my leadership coaching business since 2004 that allowed me to generate a close to 5-figure income per month back then, and also on implementation of these concepts by my mentee clients since 2010. Now, before we jump into the good stuff, make sure to hop over now and confirm your email so you don't miss out on the resources I just sent you. As soon as you confirm your email, my autoresponder will send you the marketing calendar, social media planner, and the coaching forms I promised you. Now, as we'll progress in this video, you'll see that my VA prepared for you some nice professional looking slides. But please do not expect some super cool, polished, smooth presentation, even though I'll do my very best. This is only me, E.G. Sebastian, sitting at my desk recording some valuable content for you, sipping on my coffee occasionally, and once in a while I might mumble and stumble. That's one of my strengths. Alright, so if you want to learn more about me, my journey into the world of coaching, some of my failures, struggles, and successes, and how my niches found me, yeah, I struggled really badly finding a niche, and I resisted even nailing down a niche for a long time. But I noticed a pattern and I capitalized on that, and I finally accepted a niche, and about 8 years later another niche developed. So you can hear more about that on there's a video on this page somewhere where you'll get more information about me than you can probably digest. And finally, I'd like to let you know that this video series will become a part of a paid product, and they'll be up here free to view for anyone I invited, only for the next 10 days or so. So make sure to take advantage of this time window of free access to this training and get your business growth and client attraction related questions answered. If you have any questions, you just post them right on this page under the video at the bottom of the page. So why am I providing this training, right? I mean, this takes a long time to put this together. And because I mumble and stumble, I have to re-record some parts like 3-4 times. So why, right? Well, I'm providing this to you, first of all, because I absolutely love to support coaches. I wouldn't be where I am today without other coaches' support during my first years. And those of you who know me, you know that in the past years I provided many webinars for coaches on how to grow your business, how to attract new clients, and I published hundreds of articles. And of course, many of you are members in the coaches support group, where since 2009 I supported, not only I, but lots of the group members also, we supported thousands and thousands of our members, and we have now more than 50,000 members. Yay! All right. And also, so I'm providing you this training because I would love your feedback so I can make this one of the best value-loaded products possible, right? As I mentioned, this will be a paid product. So I need your feedback. Let me know, what do you think about it? Do you find it useful? Do you find it applicable? Does it need something more? Does it miss anything? So let me know what you think about all the training that you will go through. You'll be able to post your feedback on the page of each video, which is preferred, or you can hit reply to any of my emails. And it's preferred to put it on the page because that way, if you ask a question that's client attraction related or business building related, then everybody else can benefit from my answer. Also, I will see it for sure. Sometimes if you send me an email, then then the spam filter might gobble it up. But if it's something really personal, you think it doesn't apply to others, or if it's really negative, which I know nobody will send me negative comments, right? But yeah, so if it's something really personal, yeah, feel free to email me. And finally, it's not a secret that my hope is that this video course will help you grow your coaching business, get a few clients perhaps, and as a result, you'll invest in some of my current or future products or services. A true win-win, right? There's no other way. Now, the key to using these concepts to help you attract coaching clients and build a profitable coaching business is implementation. It's all capital for a reason, because this is where most new coaches fail. They keep on learning but never implement, or do a half-ass job at implementing, then wonder why it didn't work. Or you might be implementing relentlessly, but you're implementing the concepts you learned incorrectly. For example, we all know that webinars are really great at attracting clients, right? And building credibility and all that, but our ultimate goal is to attract clients, right? So we put on a webinar, but it's not enough to just do it, like Nike would say, right? There are certain elements that need to be in place to generate results. I presented webinars almost weekly in my first 2 or 3 years of coaching without making a single sale. Not kidding. It wasn't until I learned what to say in my intro of my webinars, what elements to include in the body, how to structure the end of my webinar, that finally allowed me to sell my coaching services and electronic products such as ebooks, e-courses, attract members to my membership sites, and so on. That's important. It's important to learn how to implement each strategy. See, marketing can be broken down in tactical and strategic. The tactical component of marketing is, let's say, using webinars, doing Facebook ads, social media, free sessions. So you try to do, you put on free sessions like all of us do. You put on webinars. You put up a few Facebook ads. And you do it for like 3 months, half a year. And then after a while you say, well, webinars don't work. Facebook ads don't work. And my free sessions, they don't convert. I didn't get any clients. They don't work. What am I doing wrong, right? So you think that they don't work. But no, that's the tactical. The tactic in itself, it's worthless. It's almost like saying that to be a good samurai, you need 2 swords, the long ones, you need the 2 short swords, and the outfit. So you put them on and you go to war. Well, guess what? They'll cut you up, they chop you up like a sushi. That's just the tactical part. What matters is the strategic part. So you have to learn how to implement all of these tactics or all of these strategies the right way. And I don't like the word tactics, okay? You will never hear me use it. This is the last time you heard me say it, probably. But you have to learn how to implement all of these strategies. What you will find is that attracting coaching clients doesn't have to be hard. After all, we all know of coaches who seem to attract clients effortlessly. Coaches who have so many clients they refer to others. And coaches who hire other coaches to deal with their workload. My favorite kind of coach, and that's where I'm getting at this point. And if you don't know this type of coaches, trust me, in the next few months or years, you will meet many coaches who are in that boat. And hopefully one day you will be one of those coaches. All it takes is really some good know-how and implementation of that know-how. Knowledge is power. I'm sorry, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is just knowledge. People keep saying that, and I say it too all the time, but then I always correct myself. Knowledge is not power. You know that you shouldn't eat that big burger and drink the Coke. You still eat it, right? Or the big steak again. You know that you ate one yesterday. You know that you should exercise and do yoga and meditate. Knowledge is not power. It's implementation of knowledge is power. Unfortunately, many of us, we think we know, and we implement what we think we know. And that's the most dangerous type of knowledge, when we think we know. And we are unconsciously not knowledgeable. When you know that you don't know, there's power in that, because then you learn. And when you learn to do something the correct way and you implement that, you cannot fail. You cannot fail. So I want you to remember that. Alright, so here's a close to perfect analogy that will illustrate the power of having the correct information and implementing the correct information. You see, I believe that attracting coaching clients is very much like going fishing. You will not catch a single fish if you go to fish in the wrong spot or if you go unprepared. Even if you are in the right spot, if you don't have the right equipment, the right bait, be there at the right time, you still won't catch anything. And I know, because I live by the ocean, and in the beginning I would go out on high tide to fish. Even worse, I was using earthworms. Earthworms, right? So yeah, I didn't catch anything for a long time because yeah, I used wrong baits, wrong equipment. And same applies to coaching also. You can literally be surrounded by potential clients, but if you don't use the right statements or the right wording to express how you can help those potential clients, you will be invisible to them. So I really love this analogy because it's the most appropriate comparison to real life coaching. With one difference though, your ideal clients, they do want to be caught. There are literally millions of people out there who have serious problems, challenges, or strong desires, and they don't want to struggle. They are looking right now for solutions to their problem or problems, right? And they will get a solution to their problem. The only question is, will at least some of them get it from you? Right now, there are thousands of people out there who need your service. Thousands and thousands. And you could help them. You have the solution to their need, to their problem. But they don't know about you, and you don't know how to get in front of them. So there's a gap. There's a gap in there. So the question is, will you be able to get visible in the world of your potential clients? And will you be able to convey that you are the right solution to their needs? And we'll talk about this in today's video in pretty detail to get you started to craft your message so you will be heard. Now, it's important to know that there are only 4 reasons why you are not getting hired currently. Once you overcome these 4 little obstacles, you will be well on your way to getting all the clients you need and more, and finally build a profitable coaching business that you so well deserve. You ready? Reason number 1 is that you don't know who is your ideal client, therefore you are wasting your time with dead-end client attraction efforts. 2, you don't know where your ideal client is, therefore you have difficulty getting your message heard by those who would love to hire you. 3, your message does not convey clearly how your ideal client would benefit from your coaching services. And finally 4, you have not conveyed enough credibility. And this usually happens when people do a search on you online and they either don't find information about you or they find incongruent information, which usually happens when somebody does a search for you online and they either don't find information on you or they find incongruent information, meaning you have blog posts, videos, articles, all type of information on unrelated topics. But we'll talk more about this in video number 2. So if you overcome these 4 little obstacles, then you will be on your way to to getting as many clients as you can handle. But that's what we will talk about in these 4 videos. But really, if you know where your clients are, you can be surrounded by these potential clients without a message that clearly conveys how you are the perfect solution to their needs. They will not hire you. And sometimes, as I mentioned earlier, even if your message is clear but you don't have enough trust elements in place, your potential clients will not invest their hard-earned money with you. And again, in the next video we'll talk in detail about that. Okay, so it sounds like there is lots of complexity and many components and variables to building your successful coaching business. But the fact is that there are only 6 elements that you need to put in place. Once you have these 6 crucial elements of a successful coaching business in place, you will become a pro at fishing for clients. You start attracting coaching clients easier than you've ever thought possible. And in today's video, we'll cover the #1 most important component of your fishing expedition, I mean your client attraction journey, clarity. And often, this is the #1 obstacle why coaches have difficulty attracting clients. And I promised you on the landing page that I will share with you 3 obstacles, 3 mistakes that coaches make, and this is #1: lack of crystal clarity. You have to know what type of fish you want to catch, as your entire preparation will depend on this, meaning know who your ideal client is, as all of your marketing efforts will be prepared for this ideal client. You need to know where the fish hang out, so you don't waste your time fishing where there is nothing to catch. Again, you know, as a kid, we'd go fishing in these little ponds and little streams, and then this older kid walked up to us, and he was laughing at us because he said, well, there are no fish in this stream. And then when he saw the hook on our fishing pole, we just had a needle that was bent and it had no bait on it. But so as you can see, I'm a very seasoned fisherman. But yeah, this is the biggest mistake of new coaches, that they try to catch, or they try to attract clients where there are none. And we'll talk about that in more detail. So you need to know what your ideal clients want. What do they like? What are their struggles? Know exactly what type of freebies might attract them into your world, or what type of offers. The more clear you are, the easier it will be to attract your ideal clients into your world. And all this will come across in your website copy, in your landing pages, your blog, YouTube videos, opt-in offers, articles. Anything that you do online should be targeted towards this ideal client. But yes, we'll go over this in depth. Now, you got my marketing schedule and social media calendar, and these are all filled with suggested strategies that will get you noticed. And when you implement those strategies correctly, they have the potential to get you new clients. That is, if you have a few crucial elements in place. And some of you might just be able to get out there and implement those. And I encourage you to try, because some of them are simple things. There's nothing, there's nothing to lose if you try some of those out. But you need to have some crucial elements in place in order to make those strategies work. Now, I wasn't always a successful coach. My first year was a big struggle. So I spent lots of years searching for that secret to becoming a successful and wealthy coach. And during this time, I found that a successful coaching practice is built upon 6 crucial elements. In today's video, I'll share with you the first of the 6 crucial elements you need to have in place in order to grow a successful and profitable coaching business. I like to think of these 6 elements like laying down the building blocks or success elements that will help you build a sustainable and profitable coaching business. And here are the 6 elements of a successful business. And as I said, the #1 most important element is clarity. Know who you serve and what you serve. And #2 is credibility and trust. We'll talk about that in video #3. And then on video #3, we'll go over how to get massive visibility. Fact is, you have a great service. It's also fact that there are lots of people out there who would love to hire you for your services, but currently you are invisible. So in video #3, we'll talk about how to become visible in front of your ideal client. And in video #4, we'll talk about how to generate leads. That's your second most important goal. Well, here I'm saying that is goal #1, and it is, when you put it in practice, it is your #1 goal, because without leads, you will not get clients. But of course, our main goal is to get clients. But without leads, you will not have clients. And a lead is somebody who says, through opting into one of your offers, or through contacting you and saying that they would like a free session, or they just want to chat with you about what you do, and they show interest. So that's a lead. And the more leads you generate and the more qualified leads you generate, meaning people who are interested in your service. So for example, if you help overwhelmed managers eliminate that overwhelm and increase their productivity, then when you talk to a manager and you let them know about that, then they say, wow, that's really interesting, I would love to know more about that. And then you put them in your calendar, you set up a time to meet with them. Now that's a very hot lead, right? They raise their hand and they said, hey, I'm interested, I'm a overwhelmed manager. So the more clear and more specific you are with your services, the easier it will be to attract qualified leads. Now, if you don't have a niche yet, don't worry about it. I had difficulty finding my niche. Actually, my niche found me, and both of my niches found me. And so don't worry about it at this point. But just know that, video 4 will talk about how to attract your ideal client into your world, and that's crucial. The more of those people you attract in your world, the more likely it will be that you will convert some of them into clients. Now, attracting them into your world is one thing. Connecting with these people is extremely important, and that's what we will talk about in video number 5, how to create a genuine connection, how to develop a relationship with your leads. And then finally in video 6, we'll talk about how to convert your leads into paying clients. Sounds good? And this is also like a diagnostic tool, because you look at these levels and you say, which one is missing? Where is my business sick, right? And just keep in mind that the bottom ones, if the bottom ones are missing, let's say if you don't have clarity, you don't have credibility, then you can be as visible as, have millions of hits on your website, and you can attract lots of leads because let's say you're giving away a hot freebie. But because you are not clear on who your ideal client is and you're not clear on what exactly you provide, you will have difficulty converting those leads into paying clients. So the bottom ones are crucial for the success of the top ones to work. So all of this will become more clear as we'll go on. So alright, so let's get started. Today we will talk about the element number 1. The most important one is clarity and focus. What is the focus of your coaching? And as I said earlier, this is the area where most new coaches struggle the most, having a crystal clear understanding of the direction of their coaching business. Who exactly is my ideal client? Hint, not everyone. How can I reach my ideal clients most effectively? How can I word my message in order to be appealing to my ideal clients? What are the most time and cost-effective marketing activities that will generate maximum exposure and get me hired? Once you have the answers to these questions, and once you have that crystal clear focus, literally everything else in building your coaching business will become much easier. Mess this one up though, and even the best, most effective marketing strategies will generate no results, or will generate only minimal results. Therefore, it is crucial that you invest adequate time to putting in place this foundation element. Now, to implement this crucial step or crucial element into your coaching business, many of my clients find it helpful to first create a grand vision statement that encompasses what type of transformative value you bring to the world. The simplest way to create your vision statement is to express who you'll help and how will you help them. For example, in the next 10 years, I will help 100,000 families eliminate physical and emotional abuse, helping create loving and balanced relationships where all involved feel safe, respected, and loved. Now you're thinking, e.g. 100,000 families, that's crazy. Hey, it's a vision. It's your vision, okay? So don't limit yourself. If you will help only 1,000 families, that will be amazing. And remember that you can do this through articles, through videos, through your ebooks, through your books, webinars, in a multitude of ways. Don't limit yourself. You can get only as big as you allow yourself to get. If your vision is to have 20 clients a month and you reach that vision, yes, you will make, I don't know, $10,000 a month. if you charge $500 per client. But you will work a lot, and I mean a lot. I've been there. Once I had more than 15 clients, my head was spinning. I was remembering the wrong information for the wrong clients. So it can get really tiring, and that's it. You limited yourself. That's what you do. You're serving now your 20 clients, and it becomes like a job because you're stuck behind your desk, or even though you're sitting on your porch watching the ocean, it became like a job because you're tied to that chair or to that schedule. So don't limit yourself, and I will share with you some ways how you can share your gifts with the world and make money without having to just coach. I like to coach 5 to 6 clients, no more than that. And I really enjoy group coaching, and I do videos. I have membership sites, and of course I published a bunch of books. So I will share with you how to create that type of presence and how to share your gifts with the world in a multitude of ways. Actually, on one of the videos or one of the days or the emails that you'll get from me, I will give you a chance to download my 21 ways to share your coaching with the world and make money with each of those 21 ways. So okay, I got sidetracked here. Moving on. Now, if you choose to, you can make your vision statement longer, adding how you will bring about that transformation. So building on our previous example, I will help 100,000 families. I will accomplish this through one-on-one coaching, group coaching, my home study courses, webinars, my radio shows, spreading the word as a guest on radio shows, publishing multiple books. It's your vision statement. We all have strength, so make sure that you find that strength. Maybe you do great being a guest on radio shows. Maybe you're great at putting on webinars. Now, don't jump at that yet, because putting on webinars is an art. There's a sequence to it. There's a method to it, and if you don't implement that method, then you don't sell. I put on many webinars, probably more than 100 webinars in the first 5 years, and barely sold anything through my webinars because I did not do them the right way. So there's a method to everything, and we'll talk about it. But again, this is your vision statement, so make it as detailed as you want it, and include, ideally, how will you accomplish your vision. And again, try to capitalize on your strength. Now, for me, public speaking was not a strength. I actually used to have a phobia, a really bad phobia of public speaking, but because I heard it over and over again that public speaking is #1 way to get coaching clients, I got myself a coach. I joined Toastmasters. I've been a member there for more than 10 years, been area governor for a couple of years, president for 5 years, won lots of awards at speech contests and all that. It was fun, but also I overcame my fear of public speaking, and Toastmasters is probably the #1 reason for helping me with that. So yeah, it's your vision statement. Make it as detailed as you want to. Just make sure that the first paragraph of it encompasses the purpose of your coaching business. That's the key. So your vision statement will be a good guiding statement for you that will give you clear direction. Here are 2 more examples. I will help 10,000 small business owners eliminate overwhelm, reduce stress, and improve productivity, allowing the business owner to create balance between their business, self-care, and family. I love it. Here's another one. Through my coaching, videos, webinars, ebooks, articles, and other resources, I'll help 1 million people around the world find their life's purpose and live regret-free lives. I love it. It's beautiful. But of the 3 vision statements, this last one would be the hardest to monetize. I'll help 1 million people around the world find their life's purpose and live regret-free lives. It's way too wide. It's way too wide, and when somebody wants to find their life purpose, they buy a book from Amazon. Now, if you position yourself the right way, you can get clients even for a wide niche like this. Okay, I think I will talk about that in a second, so let me move on here. So yeah, it's not impossible, but way harder than the first two. The first two sample vision statements contain the name of the coach's ideal clients or target market. In sample number 1, it was families, right? She wanted to help 100,000 families. And then in the second one, the small business owners. The third vision statement, while the purpose of it is honorable, it encompasses anyone on the planet, right? The good news, though, that even with a broad niche like that, you can choose to target a narrow group such as professionals or college students or any other clear target market who you can develop affinity with. A good vision statement will contain both what do I propose to accomplish, and you should be as specific as possible, how do you propose to serve the world and your clients, and who will benefit from the value I provide. Again, the more specific, the easier to monetize. Once you have a clear vision statement, many of your marketing efforts will become way easier. Now, if you've been multitasking while you were listening to this, listen up, because this is crucial. Once you have a clear vision statement, many of your marketing efforts will become way easier. First of all, one of the areas that most coaches struggle with is picking a niche. But picking a niche becomes effortless once you have a vision statement. Remember, in your vision statement, you already identified your niche. You mentioned both who you will help and what you will help them with. Remember, in vision statement number 1, she proposed to help 100,000 families. So that would be her target market. And then she proposed to help them eliminate conflict and create better loving relationships. That would be her niche. Now, some people confuse niche with target market. So when they say my niche is managers or professional women, that's not their niche, that's their target market. It doesn't matter what you call it. I mean, the key is to know who you serve and know what you serve them. And I like thinking of niche as the service you provide and as target market of the people you are helping. So in the first vision statement, it's families, that's her target market. And then for the second vision statement, small business owners are the target market, and the niche would be helping eliminate overwhelm and improve productivity. Now, if you're not ready to pick a niche, no need to force it. There are some super effective ways to attract high-paying clients even if you don't want to marry a niche yet. And I'm saying yet because once you have a niche, life will become so much easier. Niche, again, is the service that you provide. So if you are a productivity coach, right, then hello, everything becomes so much easier. Now you know what to blog about, you know what kind of videos to create, and what articles to write, what to talk about on your webinars. So it becomes so much easier when you have a niche. The simplest method, simply choose to market your coaching service to a narrow group, such as professionals or new managers or small business owners. So if you don't have a niche, the easiest way to monetize your coaching service is to pick a clear target market. Pick a clear target market and market your coaching services to that specific target market. So for example, if you're a life coach, you can choose to sell your life coaching to new managers, right? They just got in a new position, they're very stressed, they would definitely benefit from a life coach. Or small business owners, right? They are busy, overwhelmed, overworked. My very first paying client was a small business owner. All she wanted was for me to hold her accountable. She knew what she had to do, but she was not doing them. She said, "E.G., I'm making $10,000, around $10,000 a month, but I know that I could make easily $15,000, but I'm not doing the things I know I should do. So I need you to hold me accountable." So now if you know that you are targeting small business owners, then you can start hanging out where they hang out. You can start writing articles, create videos, blog posts, all type of stuff that talks to the small business owner. And you can talk about just general life coaching stuff. So no need to marry a niche right away, but it's crucial in my opinion to pick a target market, and you will see why as we go on. The key when you are looking for a target market is that you can find them easily, have a major pain, challenge, or desire that they are actively looking for solutions for, and they can afford your fees. I have clients who come to me who have some great niches. They have a great service, but the client is not aggregated in one place, so it's really hard to find them. So you have to make sure that your clients are gathering somewhere, such as LinkedIn groups or associations, or you can find them, they read certain magazines, or I don't know, any type of ways where you can find them in one place so you can get easily in front of them. Now, if you try to promote your coaching services to people who miss any of these three elements, you are almost guaranteed not to get hired, or just get hired occasionally for short times of periods. Just think about it. If you can't find these your ideal clients, then you struggle every day to get in front of your ideal client. If your ideal client doesn't have a major pain, let's say you know where your ideal client is. Let's say you want to help managers or women professionals, but they don't have a major pain that they are actively looking for solutions for, or maybe they have, but it's not the solution that you are providing. Or you know where they are, they have a major pain, you have a solution for their pain, but they can't afford your fees. So if you think about it, if either of these elements are missing, then you will not get hired. So make sure that you keep this in mind as you plan your marketing and plan who you will try to get hired by. Now, another great tool that you'll be able to create easily as a result of having a mission statement is your elevator pitch, right? We all learned that we have to have an elevator pitch. For example, if your mission statement is that in the next 10 years you will help 100,000 families eliminate physical and emotional abuse, right? Our first example. Then your elevator pitch could be, I help individuals in committed but troubled relationships eliminate conflict and create a loving and passionate relationship. Now you can spin it in any way you want, depending who you want to help. If you want to help parents, then you can tweak it in a way that it encompasses parenting wording. Or my first niche, my first real niche was relationship coaching that I really enjoyed, and so I resonated with this elevator pitch. So do you see how several of your marketing elements starts falling into place just because you created a clear vision statement? As a result, we got our niche right away, a target market, and our elevator pitch. So great job, right? Moving on. Now, some coaches first have their elevator pitch and build a vision statement based on that. That's great. Once you have either of the elevator pitch or the vision statement, you just need to tweak it a bit, and now you have several more of your marketing elements almost ready to go. So these are beyond what we found until now, right? You will have your main headline for your website or landing page. That is the first prominent statement people see when they come to your website. Often when I see coaching sites and also most clients who come to me, when I go to their website, I see hi, welcome to my website. I'm Jennifer Johnson. I'm a certified coach. I'm a certified Ikebana artist, NLP, and all that. Nobody cares about that. People will navigate away. People's attention span is really short, so they will stay on your website for like 3 seconds and they go away. You want to capture your ideal client's eyes instantly. When they come to a website, they should see the headline. Are you a small business owner who is struggling with overwhelm and stress and feel unproductive? I have solutions for you, or help is on the way, or whatever. You make it relate to your ideal client, but it's a big visible headline on your website. Now also you will have your opt-in offer title. That is the name of your free giveaway. And everybody should have a free giveaway on their website. And most coaches do not have one. You should not have just a newsletter, say sign up for my newsletter. No, you should have a download. And if you need help with this, let me know. I have videos and articles that will help you put this in motion. You will have titles for some of your blog posts or articles. You just look at your vision statement, or you look at your elevator pitch, you will see their title ideas for your blog posts or articles. You will have topics to share on social media, so everything becomes so much easier. You will have a direction for creating your website content, webinar titles and topics, title of products that you might want to develop, ebook and book titles that you might want to publish. That's the power of clarity. Cool stuff? I hope you're enjoying this, because this is some really cool stuff, and this will change your coaching business and your client attraction mojo if you start implementing this stuff. Now once you have this type of clarity, as mentioned earlier, everything else becomes way easier. When you have your foundation elements in place, when you have this type of clarity and focus, you can smile with a sigh of relief and say, yes, I'm ready to attract some paying clients now. But as long as you are missing these elements, or only have them in place partially, you'll keep on struggling. And as I mentioned earlier, without these elements in place, you'll find that even if you do everything else right, you'll fail to produce the results that you expected. So make sure you pay extreme attention to putting these elements in place, as everything else will be built upon this. And to help you with this, make sure to download the checklist under this video, and make sure to implement this foundation element as thoroughly as humanly possible. In the second part of the series, we'll talk about how to become seen as a credible and trustworthy professional, and that's coming up in a few days, and you will get an email that will notify you of that. And if you did not put in your correct email, then make sure to click on the link under this video, and that will take you back to that page where you can put in your correct email, and that will open in a new window. Tomorrow though, I have a super cool surprise for you. Tomorrow I'll share with you a case study of one of my clients, a coach, who came to me for help in getting coaching clients. You'll get to see step by step how we transformed her struggling coaching business into a real client magnet. Meanwhile, if you need help with implementing today's topic, gaining clarity and focus for your coaching business, I have some cool resources and more training videos that you might be interested in. If you are already a member of my Client Attraction Academy, or if you just want to test drive it, here are some of the titles you might want to watch. Now, once you get into my Client Attraction Academy members area, then you will see some videos that will help you with today's topic. And one of them is why you should create a vision statement and a mission statement for your business. It's only about a 20-minute video. How to create your $1 million message or elevator pitch, and we have an elevator pitch library there where I believe we have more than 100 samples in there. And how to identify your perfect target market. It's also like a maybe 20-25 minute video. You might also find useful the change your business card into a lead generation machine, and how to create a revenue generating website videos. When you sign up for my Client Attraction Academy, you will get access to your 6-part study plan, where you'll be able to access detailed tutorials to help you implement the 6 elements of a successful coaching business. Now, keep in mind that this is not a sales pitch. You don't have to, I will not push you to sign up for my Client Attraction Academy. If you want to test drive it, I'm just letting you know that these resources exist if you want to take advantage of them. If you do join, then you get this 6-part worksheet with the titles of the tutorials, and then you can keep track of your, here on the left side, you'll be able to keep track of your progress. And each of the videos also has a downloadable workbook, or some of them just downloadable, just the PowerPoints. You'll get this 6-part plan, by the way, both in Excel and Microsoft Word, or I can send it to you on a online form in PDF. Actually, I believe that I have it online just on my website as well. To support your step number 2 or second level, the credibility boosters, we have a bunch of videos for that, and how to create products, how to attract clients with public speaking, increase your credibility in publishing by publishing a book, develop, of course, your professional looking website, copywriting skills, and then video number 3 will talk about becoming visible in front of your target market, or developing massive visibility in front of your ideal clients. And in the members area, we have a ton of tutorials that can help you with that. By the way, we have in there more than 150 hours of content, enough to really be taught in a college. Now this is a long document, right? It's 6 parts, the 6 elements that help you implement those 6 elements. But the beauty of it is that you can focus on any area that you need right now, and you can easily keep track of your progress. And it's key not to get overwhelmed. This is not a drip campaign or what do you call it, where every week you get new content. When you access my Client Attraction Academy, you have access to everything. And so it's important to focus on what you need right now, and that's why I developed this worksheet and tracking sheet, so you can keep track of your progress and focus on what you need. Now, you could choose to get the help of a marketing or a business coach, and you need to spend around $1,000 a month, and you'd only benefit from that 1 hour per week that you spend with your coach. And unfortunately, many coaches hire a life coach to get help with growing their business, and that's just not right. Don't do that. Yes, it's cheaper. It's only whatever, $250 to $500 a month, but they don't know, so they can't help you get the answers that you don't know and they don't know. So yes, you could hire a business coach, but again, you'd benefit only from spending that 1 hour a week with them, and then implementing what you just came up with together in that 1 hour. And you could spend, of course, more than $10,000 to get the results you need, because nobody can help you get started properly in a month or 2. So if you spend with them a year, right, that's $12,000 bucks. Or you can join my Client Attraction Academy and test drive any of the tutorials you need and all of our resources for only, are you ready for this? Is it $500? $200? It's $1. Yes, it's a nominal fee. I want you to test drive it. I want you to get in there. I believe in my content. I created it for you, and you know, I want you to test drive it. So the key with this one is that not only you get to access to all of the resources, but you also will be assigned to one of our small group coaching meetings where you can attend weekly or whenever you need extra support and get all of your questions answered. During these hands-on weekly calls, members get hands-on help with whatever they need help with. Develop elevator page, develop website headline, or get suggestions for homepage text or any other area of the website. Get hands-on technical support for developing landing page. Like literally, I log into people's admin area and I help them, or I show them in my admin area what to do. They log in on theirs, I log in on mine, and I show them what to do exactly. And with some of the clients, we have that type of relationship that they share with me, their admin login, and I do it for them right there on the call. help them set up their opt-in offer, set up their autoresponder, get help publishing their first book. And by the way, we have a 90-day process that will help you publish on Amazon for less than $150, and even that is paid for the ISBN number and the book cover design. You can get support in coming up for video or webinar topics and titles, what platform to use to deliver your webinars, how to get people to attend your webinar. I'll help people get help promoting your coaching through workshops, how to structure your workshop, what to watch out for, how to get people to attend your workshop, and any other area that you might need help with in order to grow your coaching business. My goal for you as the member of my Client Attraction Academy, or even if you just decide to stick with this free video series, is to help you stay focused daily on activities that matter, on activities that will build your coaching business and get you clients. If you are ready for this, if you're not in the middle of some other expensive program that you should be focusing all your attention to, I invite you to test drive my Client Attraction Academy for only $1 for 30 days. No strings attached, no contracts, no obligation to continue. It's important not to think of this as spending money, but rather as investing yourself. And wow, investing $1, right? Well, if you remain a member, then it's a $97 monthly investment. That's one of the main differentiators between success-driven coaches and struggling coaches. Success-driven coaches continuously invest in themselves. Successful coaches are successful because they don't rely on guesswork, but rather focus on implementing proven and tested strategies and invest in getting the support they need to help them implement the strategies they learn correctly. After all, if you'd see your business grow, if you'd see that you are getting new coaching clients as a result of the support you are getting, would a $97 monthly fee seem like a lot? Definitely not, right? Even at $197 or triple that, it would still be a great investment. After all, if you get one client at $550, heck, that well paid over your investment. And of course, my hope for you is that you will get 2, 3, 4, 10 clients in a few months as a result of being a member. So if you think this is the right time for you, scroll down on the page and sign up for your 30-day $1 test drive. And don't be shy, I built this for you. Take advantage at least of the 30 days free trial. And if you accidentally forget to cancel before your 30 days trial is up, just let me know and I'll send you a refund. So maybe this is the right time to share with you that back in my early 20s, I used to live in Hungary, in Budapest, and I was making about $100 a month. $100 a month. And when I did the math, and many of you heard this story already, and it's available on YouTube also, but yeah, it's 100% true story. I did the calculation. I added up that if I save all my money, if I don't spend any money on food or rent or anything, then in 10 years I'll be able to buy a car. And in another 10 years I'll be able to buy a house. So that's kind of strange that back home a car and a house were about the same price. And maybe I remember now the wrong way, but one day I just quit my job because I said I will not sell my life for a hopeless job. And I wanted to be successful. I wanted to make thousands of dollars a month, or well, at least, you know, a few hundred instead of 100. At least make 500, 600, 700 or 1,000 a month. And I wanted to wear a suit. I wanted to feel like I'm making a difference. And I went to lots of agencies, career agencies, and tried to talk to somebody who would give me some advice on how to become successful. And everybody just wanted to give me a job. And I swore at that time, I promised that time that if I ever make it, I will create a program that will help those who want to succeed, will give them guidance and support. So this is the result of that commitment. I could charge for this program, I could charge $1,500, right? I could make it a platinum program, a 1-year platinum program, and charge not $1,500, what am I talking, $15,000, right? Because it's 150 hours of content, and I'm providing weekly group coaching support, and most of them are provided by me, and sometimes it's provided by one of my trained marketing coaches. But this is as a result of that commitment. So if you were wondering, why so inexpensive? Is it crazy? Is this a scam? It's not a scam, I mean, I will not get rich on your $1. So, I highly encourage you to take advantage of it and at least try out the 30 days. As I said, I built it for you. Go for it. Go for it. Now, if you'd rather have a one-on-one 90-minute and sometimes longer than 90-minute strategic planning session with me, you will see the scheduling link below for that as well. Unfortunately, I cannot offer free sessions any longer because I would spend my whole days every day giving away free sessions. But I only charge a small nominal fee. And if you don't find that the strategic session was totally worth your time and the small fee that you paid, not only will I return your money, but I will double it. How cool is that? Yep, that's my guarantee to you. That's how confident I am that I can help you. So you either walk away from our strategic session with clear steps that you will know will help you grow your coaching business, or you'll double your investment. Is that a good deal, or is it a super duper great deal? I'd say it's a good deal. Take it. Alright. Needless to say, of course, I have very limited spots available, so if you still see the link available below, make sure to schedule your time with me ASAP. I will personally answer all the questions. Or if you just have 1 or 2 questions for me, just post your questions below at the bottom of this page. I will personally answer all of the questions. Meanwhile, go ahead, make sure to download your checklist under the video to help you get started implementing the #1 foundation element of your coaching business. And if you think some of your friends or followers on social media would benefit from seeing this video, hit the share buttons under the video and share away. See you in the next video, where we'll talk about how to put in place the credibility and trust elements your business needs in order to become a most wanted coach. Just make sure you don't lose momentum. Start implementing what you learned right away. Make sure to use the checklist that I provided you, and I'll see you in the next video.